Hi friends, welcome to My Dear Wealth. Nowadays, girls are studying well and flourishing in the jobs, and and a few girls are turning into entrepreneurs and establishing a huge entrepreneurial ventures, and they are succeeding just like anything. And it's a very happy moment for India because they are contributing to the Indian economy excellently. And a few girls, after completion of their studies, they are getting married and leading the married life. And a few girls, after getting into the jobs and subsequent to getting some good uh, position in the job, they are getting married. And in this process, a few girls after marriage, because of this some understanding issues or whatever it may be, I don't like to name the reasons, they are going for divorce. They are going for divorce. And here the causes are different aspect, and here the repercussions I am going to discuss about the repercussions. The girls are dedicating their life dedicating their life to do justify to their husband's responsibilities, children's responsibilities, and into justifying their job responsibilities. In this process, they are under heavy stress. Heavy stress. When they are already in the stress because of the huge scale of commitments in the home front and the office front also, and apart from that, they need to take care of the children also. Okay. In this scenario, when there is issue in their marriage and they are going to get the divorce, the kind of problems they are going to face are countless are countless. And nowadays the divorce has become a socially acceptable phenomenon. Previously, if we almost we can say to be approximately 20 years ago, people used to see differently when anybody has a plan for divorce, he or she, whoever it may be. But nowadays it is socially acceptable, and so many people are going for divorce, irrespective of the age and the length of the marital life. Okay. So, what I mean to say here is the girls need to inculcate the habit of savings from the days of studies itself. So, why? Because girls, when they are into studies, they used to get money from their parents as a pocket money. So, from that stage onwards, it's of course it's a responsibility of the parents to cultivate the habit of doing investment out of their savings. So, if a parent gives a child 1,000 rupees per month towards her expenses, parents have to teach the kids to start investing at least 500, something like 50% of the pocket money. They have to make them invest so that the children could able to get the habit of saving as well as investment, and the power of compounding will play its role, and over the period of years the children could able to see the kind of transformation in the assets they could able to create. And automatically when they taste the investment and its returns, parents need not teach, and automatically they will continue the journey of investment. Okay. See, suppose they got married, and after getting married, if she asks her husband, suppose she is a she's a dependent, and dependent in the sense she's not an employee, so she is dependent on her husband. So if she asks money monthly, every month, and ask her husband to let her invest some part of that pocket money in either a mutual fund or PPR or whatever it may be. So chances of rejection are more probable. Chances of rejection are more probable. Instead, if a girl started investing before she got married, and after marriage, at the time of marriage also, the parents of the girl could able to convince the in-laws or a boy to let her continue the investment. So chances are bright for the in-laws or would be to accept their request. Chances are bright, and she would able to continue the investment journey, or at least she would able to retain the investment what she has so far made in her name. In either case, it could happen. Either she could able to continue the investment, or she could able to retain the investment what she has made so far out of pocket money she got from her parents. Suppose she is a employee. Even after employee marriage also, if she already started investing before marriage, she would able to convince her in-laws and husband to continue the journey of investment, and over a period of years, the investments will turn into a massive wealth. If she has a plan, if she try to start investing after getting into marriage, the chances of rejection are more probable. The in-laws or husband may say that why I am already investing, why you should. So see, when I am investing, it's not required for you to invest. You do one thing, you spend your money towards regular expenses, day-to-day expenses, and I am already investing money, and I am already we will purchase a house, or we have already purchased a house, and I am paying the EMI for that. In that way, the things could possibly happen in this way only. In most of the cases. So what happens over a period of time? If things go well, nothing will happen. So, and she could able to lead the comfortable life, and she can enjoy the life with her husband and kids, of course. But if things goes wrong because of the understanding problems, or you name it any, in case if they go for a divorce, here I am now going to the details of why they are going to divorce. So if they go for divorce, what happens? She has spent her salary towards the regular expenses, and it's gone. No accumulation of wealth, and the salary earned by the boy, it turned into a wealth because he invested his salary into some investment form, be it mutual funds or equity or gold or land, whatever it may be. And there, at this juncture, she need to depend on his alimony. Instead of that, if a girl could able to convince her in-laws and husband at the time of marriage itself that she want to invest a part of the money into her choice of investment mode. So otherwise, if she could able to convince the in-laws and her husband to share the expenses and share the investments, and ensure that the expenses are shared by her husband's income as well as her income, and investments are also shared by her income as well as her husband's income, and jointly. And remember, jointly. What happens? So automatically the wealth will be created on the jointly, and when the assets and properties and all the investments are joint, then automatically the chances of getting frictions are relatively very less. And if any problem crops up, there is a big scope for understanding, big scope for amicable solution, and it will not lead to divorce. And in turn, the kind of investment she made will help her develop her self-respect, and she could be able to lead a comfortable life. In case if she doesn't have any investments, if the marriage turns into a divorce, after that she will find very difficult to meet the ends. So to avoid this, what she has to do, the girls are advised to invest their money, invest their salary. Minimum, I can't say fixed percentage like that, but preferably 25%, minimum 25% of their net salary. If they could able to invest properly, it will take care of their life subsequent to the divorce, if any, and her golden age means after retirement. Because suppose if the divorce happens and she need to let her kids study higher studies and marriage, and subsequent to marriage also so many expenses we need to bear, and what about all those expenses, and once we cross 60s we may not be in a position to make the money, and what about all the expenses are common, we cannot avoid the expenses, how can it be? So if you could able to cultivate the habit of investing properly, the girls are encouraged to start investing from the beginning, when they are into career, when they are into job, or even as early as possible. When they are into the job, as early as possible, they have to cultivate the habit of starting investing. Then automatically the creation will happen very quickly, because of the compounding, the power of compounding, and the wealth creation. No, see, after wealth creation you will have a peace of mind, and see, after wealth creation, the most sort of is, you need to have control of your time, and you need to have control of your choice. When you are having control of your time and choice, it is the biggest achievement. It is the biggest achievement. See, I am working. Suppose I am into job. Suppose you are my friend. If you ask me to accompany you to visit any tourist place or any pilgrimage place, okay, for 5 days, can I able to accompany you? No. My boss will not give me 5 days leave. If I say like that, what does it mean? It means that I don't have a control on my time. I don't have control on my time. So if I have investment, I have made investment, and I have wealth is created on my name, and automatically it will generate regular income. And I need to depend on my wealth only. I need to depend on my wealth only to meet the regular expenses, and I don't have any boss. If I have a plan to go any tourist place for 10 days or 20 days or even for 1 month also, I can go just like that, and no, I need not give explanation to anybody, because it is my money, it is taking care of me, because I invested in it, it developed into a huge wealth. That's a magic of wealth. And second thing, the choice, the control of choice. Suppose if I have a plan to purchase a car, after seeing some 4 models of the cars, I should not see the tag. I have to select by the features. Yes, I need this car. I can buy because I have the wealth. So if you have the choice of time, and if you have the if you have the control of time, and if you have the control of choice, it's the biggest achievement, I can say it to be. So when you will able to get that, if you have wealth. And how can you able to develop that wealth? If you have properly invested. So girls, you are doing well in your studies and doing miracles in the job market, and you are excellent in handling responsibilities at the home front, in the job, as well as taking care of the kids. So apart from that, you please take care of yourself also. You please take care of yourself also. You think about you also, and please invest for your sake. For your sake, the wealth creation will give you peace of mind, and at the end of the day, you will get respect, and you can do whatever you want. Whatever you want means, if you want to send your children to other countries for any higher education, you can send them. You want to marry off your kids excellently, you can do it, and you can take care of your love peacefully, comfortably, without any health problems. When you are having a peace of mind, there is a little scope for you to get the health problems. So this kind of peace of mind, happiness, health, all comes because of this wealth creation, and this wealth will be created when you do investment properly. So girls, please start investing. Please start investing from early age itself, and preferably before you get into marriage, and you continue the same investment. And if you have to make if you want to invest on any asset, means if you want to buy an asset after marriage, ensure that you have to buy that property, means in jointly, okay, and you don't skip your investment journey. And I wish you all the best in your endeavors to succeed in your life in all aspects.